All right, everyone, and we're back. And this is Khalil coming to you with another video. This is the new year, January 1st. I hope everybody's doing good and going from there. And the coin we're going to talk about today, well, actually, what we're going to talk about is Sam Altman's side project of WorldCoin. And interestingly enough, he has created WorldCoin 2.0. We're going to read about it. And it says, introducing World ID 2.0, a human passport for the internet. World ID, universal proof of personhood. World ID lets you prove you're a unique human on the internet while keeping your identity private. This is designed to give you full control and is built as an open protocol meant to be owned by all people. World ID 2.0 will introduce apps and a new way to build and use integration to verify your online accounts using World ID. You can explore available apps on the new World App Store, including the new integrations with Riddick, Discord, Shopify, Minecraft, and Telegram. As part of the upgrade, World ID will have 3 levels that enable a wide range of uses, including or plus with face authentication. So only use you to get your World ID on important actions. Lastly, the second generation protocol features a series of core upgrades, such as the ability to return to an orb to reset your World ID even if it gets lost. The cemented World ID as the most secure, private, and elusive proof of humanity. The World ID 2.0 upgrades begins today and continues gradually through 2024. Now, for those of you who don't know, World ID 1.0 was introduced early 2023 as a fundamental answer to solve the proof of personhood in the age of AI. And to do so in private, preserving, inclusive, and open manner. As many online platforms and communities, governments have learned in the years since, this is an important challenge because of bots. Now, going into that, right? This is going to be very interesting, people, because as of we stand today, January 1st, 2024, and I did this episode specifically for this. It's important to understand that if one wants to think logically, that AI and bots are a big problem. But once you start having to have a online internet passport from the things that you've created, such as AI, different bots, and things of that nature, now that changes the name of the game. And in reality, this seems like more an app for control in the long run than it does for making things easier or simpler. And while we're at it, let's take a look at what Sam Altman said about WorldCoin 2.0. Some have said he's doubled down. Interestingly enough, the same Sam Altman that got fired from his company, but also got rehired from his company, weirdly. Let's look at this.
Since being fired, then rehired as head of OpenAI, Sam Altman has doubled down on his vision for another one of his ventures, WorldCoin cryptocurrency. WorldCoin, launched in July, is a cutting-edge, if somewhat controversial financial network that offers digital currency, sometimes for free, to those willing to scan their irises into a spherical device. So far, more than 2.6 million people worldwide have logged their identity into the orb, despite fears it could create a potential privacy nightmare, according to one U.S. research center focusing on privacy issues. Altman, one of WorldCoin's founders, argues that tracking a person's biometrics is essential amid the increasing use of artificial intelligence, something he also champions at OpenAI, where his ChatGPT is leading the AI charge. Speaking as part of a virtual Q&A Thursday, Altman defended WorldCoin's eye scans as a way to rule out bots, saying, quote, "In a world with a lot of AI, knowing who is human matters more and more." The online event came a week after crypto news outlet The Block reported that the company behind WorldCoin, Tools for Humanity, was seeking to raise $50 million from investors. A spokesperson for WorldCoin did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
Now, with those things included, I'm gonna be straight up, people. This year, I'm gonna just put it all out on the timeline. We only have a certain amount of time before certain things start to happen. I think if you've watched many other videos from people who have a whole lot more followers and a whole lot more prestige and research teams, they've kind of pointed at where we're going at in society, right? Between the World Economic Trade Forum, the World National Bank, the Bilderberg Group, the Trilateral Commission, the Federal Reserve, the IMF, the FEF, the United Nations, the G20. They're all leading towards a digital society where you will own nothing and be okay with it, similar to a Blade Runner, Matrix, Terminator, Oblivion, Elysium society, where robots have now become sentient and now humans have transformed more into transhumanism and cyborgs. And the question we have to ask is, what are we going to do about it, right? This is only going to get worse as time goes by. The youth don't care. The elders don't have enough energy to really pay attention because they're trying to, survive and make it. So that leads down in between the 25 to 40-year-olds. And the question I think anybody would ask is, what is this generation going to do about this? Are they going to continue to move forward and usher on a society of maybe a future genocide of apocalypse or things of that nature, right? Or are they going to have an understanding that if certain things are done, there's a point of no return? And it would seem that at this point in time, we're at a point at no return, or so it seems. But my name is Kala. I do crypto, metaverse, different things. I'm cryptocurrency advisor, financial advisor, crypto stocks, NFTs, metaverses, things of that nature. And my information will be in the comment section, as well as I always say, right? You can either get in front of history or become a victim of the past. It's always your choice. This is Kala signing out, and have a wonderful first day of the new year.